Chat, we are live. Day 56. It's go time, chat. It is go time. Let's pop these chats out. It is go time. Pop these chats out. Hero, what's good? What's good, my guy? We are live, chat. Chess Fiend is back. Twitchy Bear, what's good, my guy? Sleep at night, yes, sir. I like that. I like that energy. He said day 3 of preying on Chess Fiend's downfall. I'm gonna remember you, Luke. I'm gonna remember that. It's insane. Chat, it's gonna be quicker streams tonight. Quicker streams tonight. We're just pushing. We're straight to it, just pushing. Pushing Elo. We have one thing in mind, chat. Chess Fiend money line. Yes, sir. I like that. I like that. Let's get that pinned. Hold on. Where's my... I can pull up the... Hold on. You know I'm taking Chess Fiend money line. Yes, sir, Honcho. It's an OG right there. Shout out to the OGs. Dreadlock. Oh shit, this is my old chat. Hold on. Bear with me, chat. There we go. Sleep at night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, chat. We are back. We're getting straight into it. Quicker streams tonight. This is quick streams. But we're straight to it, man. We are straight to it. I think the last position was a draw because of a repetition. It was a draw by repetition. Someone said you look like a mountain goat, big bro. Yeah, fuck him. Alright, let's go, chat. Straight to it. Yo, stop spamming, bro. I see you. Relax. Let's relax, chat. Chat, make sure we smash that like button and subscribe. Just played a romantic game and then CF Noti pops up. Yes, sir. Chat, make sure we got the noties on. Make sure we have the noties on. Romantic chess only. That's all we do. We're threatening this pawn. He can push. See, I feel like that's not his play here. How do we punish him? Let's go knight here. Yeah, this is peculiar openings. We are sleeping at night tonight. I hope so, man. Quicker streams tonight. Tonight's gonna be a quick one. Chat, full stream is on my YouTube as well as my Twitch. Chess Fiend on all platforms. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. This is weird development, but it works. Knight takes, bishop takes. It's just castle. A6, B5. Looking for fianchettos. Fianchetto the bishop. And he locked my bishop away. We can push pawn. Let's push the pawn. Double his pawns and win a pawn. We got the mods in the chat. Shout out to the mods. I have 2 windows open. Do I really? I don't think I do. Yeah, sleep at night. Alright, chat, let's lock in. Let's lock in. He's likely castling kingside, so gotta keep that in mind. I'm gonna play bishop here. Fianchetto, if pawn ever takes, we take. Go pawn here, stopping the knight from getting in. Bro has a lot of space though. He has a lot of space, chat. Yes, sir. You know the vibes, Tobani. Chat knows the vibes. We could push the pawn at this point. But my dark square bishop might never come out. I might have to sleep at night. I'm gonna go knight here and rotate over. Chat, does it really sound like I have 2 windows open? I don't see the other window. That's what I'm asking. I think that might be you, bro. No? Okay. Appreciate the follow, Joe Cat. Okay, let's go knight here. Plug the knight up. It's a solid play by him. I think we might need to take that. Yeah, let's take that. I just don't like how frozen this position is. Do we push pawn or leave that for him? I like knight to h4. Let's play knight to h4, get the queen out, connect the rooks. Bet. Appreciate the follow, Katerina. Yeah, that was that one guy. He has to sleep at night. Nah, 275 on bench is max. That is not 275 on my bench. Not quite. Not quite, chat. Damn, bro, my bishop is not good. I don't like this space that he has. Let's go knight here. Go knight back. If he pushes pawn twice, we'll play knight to e3. Just lift the queen, connect the rooks. I play chat on Sunday. Y'all gotta join up on Sunday if you want smoke with the fiend. Free smoke. Chat, make sure we smash that like and subscribe button if we are new here. Okay, knight's defending the pawn. How do we make progress? This bishop is trash. This is bad pieces. I might play king h8. Shoot. Couldn't wait to play that. Alright, let's go here. Go here. Bro couldn't wait to play that. Looking at f5. Let's go for f5. If he en passants, we're taking on f6. Pawn push. I like rook to g8. Let's go rook g8. We gotta get a piece behind his pawns. His pawns are all locked in. We have to get a piece to the backside. But how? How is the question. To rotate the queen over. Maybe double up rooks on the d file. Yes, sir. Always the money line. I like that. I like that. Okay, pawn takes, pawn takes. Rook opens up, but he has knight defends. It's like I'm getting no play. No play that I really want for real. Let's play queen here. H4 is very logical. Knight defends it. But I think that if he ever takes pawn, we might be able to sack the rook for the knight. Pawn takes on h6, g pawn takes, knight jumps in, we sack the rook. Pawn takes. Maybe not. We shall see, chat. Appreciate the follow, Soto. Yeah, I was expecting that. This was expected. Chess Fiend money line. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's calling all the shots. We can trade queens, which I do count out a lot. If we trade queens right now, we pick up this pawn. I'm trading queens. I'm doing it. He takes my queen, pawn takes, attacking the knight. He has to move his knight, and we pick up this pawn. That could be the difference between winning and losing. We're letting go of the queen. Queen takes, pawn takes, knight moves. D pawn falls. doesn't take. It's interesting. I think now is where we double up rooks. Now we double up rooks. Same threat in mind. Queen takes, pawn takes. He never has to take though. Should I push pawn? Completely freeze the position. Let's push pawn. Okay, he finally plays it. Double up the rooks. Bro, my position is stuck. Can't make progress if I wanted to. But he can't do much either. If he ever takes my queen, we're winning a pawn. Unless he moves his king here. King here makes sense. Aren't we just winning a pawn here? Sleep at night. Wait, no, I can't even take. I'm tripping. I can't take. Alright, let's lock in the position. I might have to get my king into the mix. This is a weird position. Pawn g6 was probably more accurate. My bishop can't go anywhere either. Yeah, this is a problem. Play king h7, pawn g6. Should have played that off the rip. Damn, knight here is going to be annoying. He'll probably find it. Fuck, that's even worse. Sleep at night. Just king up. We kind of shit the bed this game, chat. First game of the stream. This is too tight. Pause. This position is too tight. There's no space. Probably should have sacked my bishop earlier. How bad it was. With how bad it was. Yeah. Sleep at night. Can we get a draw? Is a draw possible? I don't believe so. Nah, my pawn. No stalemates. GG's. GG's. Let's see what Stockfish has to say. First game of the day. We locked up the position, and it did not favor the Fiend. It did not favor me. Okay, first mistake. Yeah, he did a different type of variation against my French. Some type of accelerated pawn push idea. Took me off my pivot. We were supposed to push pawn back. Pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Whoa. Yeah, I've never been through this line. But this is all book. This is all book stuff. Okay, we got to keep that in mind. I should have pushed the pawn. Interesting. What if queen takes? Did we take the queen first? Yeah. Got it. Got it. Okay, we took. This is a draw. Where did we sell the bag? They liked b8 preparing the pawn push. This makes sense. But I didn't see much wrong with my idea. But my idea is very slow. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's trying to get to b5 right now. I didn't have to play that right now. We have a challenge from a FIDE master. I play viewers on Sundays, though. We have a FIDE master in the chat who wants smoke. And blitz, too. That could have been good smoke. We're not doing that right now, chat. Not now. Okay, so we sold with the pawn idea. Rook b8 was the answer. I mean, this is still a draw. When we tucked the bishop back, we locked it away forever. That was the difference. We should have bought it this way. Makes sense. Keep the bishop in the game, and everything is okay. We just locked it away, free of charge. And then we locked the position up. I probably should have kept the pawn here. Played something else. Rotate the knight over. And if pawn takes, we take. Interesting. Yeah, we shouldn't have locked up the position. That did not favor us. They wanted knight takes here. Okay. I thought that just helped get the rook active. Yeah, basically we were cooked after locking the bishop in. We shouldn't have locked the bishop in. Is there any winning chances here? Take towards the center. +1. This is damn near a draw. I should have played this. I seen that afterward. G6. Defending the pawn and stopping pawn push. It's almost a draw. Here they wanted the rook sack. Yeah, this is like a draw for real. This is a draw, chat. Wow. Wow. Sacking the rook. It makes sense too. How do you get through? King comes back and he can't make progress. If he pushes this, we come here and the position is locked. There's no way in. We could have dead forced a draw. First game of the day, chat. It happens. Yo, watch your mouth, Ultimate. Yeah, he's going on timeout. He's going on timeout. Watch the clips and find out. What's a stream without haters, man? And plus 0.7 is basically a draw. We are not Stockfish. Plus 0.7 is a draw. It's winnable for either side. It's not decisive. Appreciate the follow, Leah. You shouldn't be blundering so much in 10-minute games. It's my first game of the day. First game of the day, chat. You don't know the Fiend has to warm up. Let's go here. Let's go bishop here. See where his head is. Okay. Keep the pin alive. Let's go pawn here, stopping checks. Okay, now knight is coming here. I like Chess Fiend moneyline. I do. Knight d4. Sleep at night. Sleep at night. We're taking a structure. Knight takes, pawn has to take back. This game is over. Nah, OD. Chat is hating tonight. Knight takes pawn, pawn takes, bishop takes. I think we sack here. Pretty sure we sack here. Yeah, let's sack. This pin is too serious. This pin is way too serious. We can't take the bishop though. So let's go here. Just go here. He can't stop it. This knight is mine. If king comes up, then we win his queen. With the bishop check, forking the king and queen. Knight can also take. He's cooked. Bro could resign right here. And if he plays something like bishop g5, we have knight check. Knight takes knight with check. And then the bishop hangs. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fiend money line. Yes, sir. You know the vibes, man. Chat knows the vibes. It's nothing new. He said sleep at night in the chat. Yeah, he has to resign. He's got to go. Yeah, knight takes knight. Free bishop. Wait, this is interesting. I think queen still takes bishop. He has a discovered check, but... Hold on. Queen takes bishop. He has a discovered check, winning my bishop. This actually isn't so simple. I think we take his queen, actually. I I think we take his queen now that I'm looking at it. Take the queen. We take his queen for free. He takes ours. We win a bishop. Only going to be up a pawn, but... yeah, I think bishop takes queen over queen takes bishop. Yeah, let's take. And then let's take, which piece do we want to take? Let's take this one. Now we want to get the rook involved as soon as possible. I'm looking at h5, rook h6, rook g6. He can win a pawn right now, though. He can definitely win a pawn. Let's go bishop here first. Attacking the knight. But we do have to get another piece involved. Looking back at it, I wonder if knight takes was the best play. I overlooked queen takes back and this bishop is a discovered check. I wonder if bishop takes was better. Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes knight. He takes my queen. I don't think so, though. I think knight takes was the best. I believe so. Appreciate that, Sanji. Make sure we smash that subscribe button if we're new here, chat. Chess Fiend on all platforms. And like the live. Liking the live goes a long way. Smash that like button. Trust your intuition. Nah, I do. I'm definitely winning. Knight has to move. We win his pawn. We go pawn for pawn. The rook has to get involved at some point. If we can get a rook, if this pawn wasn't here, it would be mate in one. It would be mate in one. And even if he moved this piece, this bishop has him in jail. So we got to expose that. Pawn h5, rook g6. That's the goal. We lift it. Really? Okay, he thought a minute. He thought a long time about this, chat. So let's respect his idea. Off the rip, I'm just looking at pawn push. c6. Clearly, if we take the knight, there's something with this pawn where he might be able to queen up. But I don't even think so. Bishop takes knight. I think this is the sturdiest. If we push this pawn, this looks fine to me. Pawn push. We probably could take his knight now too. I think everything is winning. Hold on, let me consider some things. Let me lock in. Pawn takes. Yeah, even if we take his knight, he could push. We play rook to a8. Bishop takes. We take his pawn. I could take his knight right now, bro. I could take his knight right now. But I'm scared of bishop takes knight, pawn takes pawn. And now his bishop is holding in the pawn. He might start pushing this guy. I'm going to push this first. I think this is more precise. Push this first. He has two pieces hanging at once. I'm leaving here with something. Chess Fiend money line. Appreciate the donut. 2 toes. Appreciate the gift, Sherry. Hold on. I see what he did. But hold on, if we just take this. Hold on. If we take his knight, he has rook here, threatening the queen up. We can go king up and then he wins my pawn. Dude, I'm fake nervous, chat. I'm fake nervous. Hold on. If we take his knight, his rook gets behind the pawn. If we take the pawn, the knight if we take the bishop, the knight is gonna be strong in this. But we win his rook. I think we gotta take the bishop. Yeah, let's just take the bishop, because we win his rook. Sleep at night. Okay, now we connect the rooks. I believe. Hold on. Or do we just go rook behind? Connect the rooks or bishop takes knight. Nah, bishop takes knight is not the play. That's not the play at all. Bishop takes knight and he queens up. I think I gotta play king f7. Then knight takes pawn. It's not so simple. It's not so simple. Let's go king up. Okay. It's time to lock in, chat. He's gonna try to get this pawn fast. This game is not really over for real. He's gonna push this pawn and try to send me home. But we're going for mate as well. Rook h6, rook g6. Should I just go all in? We gotta stay on top of the clock as well. I didn't want to lift the rook anymore because of he just does a rook trade. That could have been the play still, but I like what we have here. I just hope we're fast enough. I hope we're fast enough. I mean, the pawn can never. If the pawn gets to a7, we take with the bishop. If the pawn gets to a7, we take with the bishop. So he could never really guide the pawn in. He would have to get the knight like here or here. And in that time, we're pushing. Okay, I gotta get my king out the way. Because if I push now, I technically could push now, but what stops me from pushing now? Bishop takes and the rook pins my piece. That's losing. I think I could push now. But the king still has to move if I want to push again, because pawn takes, and my bishop is pinned again. So we're gonna have to move the king again. Let's just move the king now. now his pawn can run. Now this might be an issue. This might really be an issue. I gotta be careful. Pawn push, pawn takes, pawn takes. Pawn push, pawn takes, pawn takes. I'm selling the bag right now. We lose a pawn if I push right now. Pawn takes, he takes, bishop is hanging. King is wide open though. Bro, my clock is ticking. We gotta do something. Is that checkmate? He's almost mated. If he goes king here, it's checkmate. Rook h4, it's checkmate. King can't go anywhere. King f4 is checkmate. King f2. Rook h2. And we win his rook. Yeah, GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat, man. This shit got sweaty for no reason. I might still sell the bag. Nah, yeah, this is... I'm fresh out the gym, chat. Bear with me. Bear with me. The protein got to my head. The protein shake got to my head. Sleep at night. He has to go. He only has one legal move. We can pre-move this. This is his only legal move. Probably should pre-move it. Rook G1 and we win his... Yeah. Nah, I made that shit hard for no reason. I'm not gonna lie. But we pulled it out. Pause. Chess Fiend Moneyline. Fuck everybody who doubted me. I was getting a lot of, this is what 2000 is. How is he 2000? Just leave the live, bro. I'm not trying to see that. Respectfully. Yeah, knight takes pawn and we keep the pin alive. Knight takes was the play. Wow, they wanted queen takes. Really? Queen takes bishop. I was afraid of this. Sleep at night. Sleep at night, bro. The thing that was discovering the check was under attack. We could have just took his bishop. I don't know why I got so in my head about that. Bishop comes out. We could have just took the knight takes, queen takes. We could have just took the bishop. I was scared of this, but I forgot that the thing that has us in check is under attack. Sleep at night. That would have been the quickest checkmate ever. Game would have been over. Yeah, he had me nervous for a second. I don't know why I didn't. I just had a brain fart, but we still won. I'm still completely winning. Wow, they wanted pawn takes pawn. Yeah, because that pawn did get scary at the end. Just take the pawn and keep the threat alive. That makes a lot of sense. I'm either winning the knight for free or getting the rook. Yeah. Should have just took the pawn. Should have just took the pawn. Damn, this shit was a draw. Yo, we really sold that bad. It became a draw after G4. This is a draw with perfect play. It definitely looks good for black, though. What was I supposed to play? They wanted rook here? How? What if he just takes? I see. This is a mating net. This is a mating net. If he comes down, this is checkmate. I see. And if he goes up, it gets ugly. And we win the rook. Yeah, we always had the idea of winning the rook on the back rank. Yeah, that was bad play by the Fiend. I'm not gonna lie. But we pull out the dub anyway. Chess Fiend money line. Chess Fiend money line. He said love from Tel Aviv. Where is that? I think I asked that before. Is that Pakistan or some shit? Palestine. Israel. Tel Aviv. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. This is a free pawn for bro. Let's go bishop here. He said I'm 430 elo right now. Keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. Queen C2. Let's go here. Play it safe. Castling on the way. Knight to D2 on the way. I work in supply chain for a healthcare company. Last time I said I work in supply chain, somebody said, so Amazon. Like, stop playing with me, bro. I went to college, chat. I'm a college graduate. Stop playing with my name. Knight D2. Get me a job, man. Shit, man. Mike could do that. Castle. Bishop takes. We take back. Let's just get castled. Supply chain is a real major, chat. It's a real thing. It's a newer major, but it is a major. All companies use it. Pretty fire. Pretty fire. Bishop E2. Bishop takes, we take. Nah, let's just continue development. Nah, facts. Supply chain really blew up after COVID. People realized how important that is. Looking at Bishop E2. But it's like undeveloping the bishop. Why would we do that? Why would we want to do that? Let's go queen here. All the pieces are out. I might have should have played H3 first. Can also push pawn now. I like pawn push a lot. Let's push the pawn. Pawn takes, pawn takes. If bishop ever takes, knight takes back. And the d pawn is protected twice. So he won't ever win it. Nah, I'm not a full-time streamer. I wish. If chat keeps supporting, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Queen c3, knight takes bishop. We take. Kind of overlooked this idea. Kind of did. We should still be good though. Queen up, knight takes, queen takes. Bishop here. Queen back. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, we should be good here, I believe. Yeah, I'm not saying that no more. I'm not saying that no more, Dreadlock. He said me and Fiend both are unks. College graduates can't work at Amazon, obviously. Shit, Amazon has good jobs too, bro. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Okay, I'm looking at pawn takes right now. But it doesn't really work. Because I want to play rook to c1, but he can sack the queen. He can sack the queen. What if I push the pawn again? Let's push the pawn. I think I see something here. Push the pawn. He has to, yeah, bishop trade. Can't we take the bishop? Queen takes. Queen check. Knight defends, and we play knight here. I think I just mapped out greatness. I think we mapped out greatness. I could also win the pawn right now. Jenny, what's good? Shout out to the bots. I think I'm winning. Appreciate the follow, Colin. Queen check. Let's check him. Pick up the pawn. Today is the day, 2100 incoming. Shit, man. I've went up 50 elo in a day before. Actually, we went up 50 elo straight in 30 minutes. Full video is on my YouTube. Queen a7. Just take. Yeah, we're just scrapping up everything. I'll take it. That was a good line found by the Fiend. As I lose my queen. As I lose my fucking queen. Sleep at night. Overlooked that, bro. I went pawn grabbing. Had to sleep at night. But look at these passers. Bro, there's definitely winning chances. Definitely winning chances. Just gotta play it the right way. Rook here, we play pawn a3. I might even come. Let's come here looking for this. Because he can play that, yeah. He can do that. Just get the knight into the mix. Nah, he's far from a smothered mate. Far from that. Just looking at this. Just looking at this. Gotta get these pawns moving. It's the only way. Could be the greatest comeback. Lock in, sir. Chat believes in me. Money line. Say no more. Say no more. I have to watch my back door as well. One of these has to happen. This has to happen. Ooh, we could have pushed pawn right there. That would have been a cool idea. I guess we could do it now. Queen takes, we fork. He's probably not going for that though. But that's a free pawn push. Take it. Free pawn push. Queen takes, we fork. Okay, sleep at night. Sleep at night. Knight check first might have been more precise. Damn, he got his queen to the backside. Pause. This might be a problem. Very unethical. Okay, he's double attacking my knight. I just want to push P, bro. Can P be pushed? I think we have to take. He's starting to take with a fork. I mean, with a check. Yeah, we have to take. I believe knight has to take. Rook c2, knight just takes my knight for free because it's with check. Sleep at night, chat. I think we have to take. But then he's going to be double attacking he's going to attack my rook, my pawn. This is just not it. Yeah. Structure might be a goner. I might be a goner. Can go here. Still gonna win a pawn, but this way we could keep some order. Queen takes, rook's gonna have to move. Wait, what? Why can't I take? See, I'm over here listening to chat, bro. Listening to chat is diabolical. How do I turn off chat? Sleep at night. Sleep at night. G-Hive, what's good? Damn, bro, where did we sell at? Where did we sell? Yeah, I shouldn't have allowed that. Just get the rook out. He could still play it. Oh my. Yeah. Yup. Stop the knight from jumping in. Because pawn can't take. Even if we played something like this, he could still go knight in because the rook pins. I see. I see. Bro, we're completely winning though. I should have just traded down the queen. I should have been able to see that, chat. This is on me. This is completely on me, bro. Taking the pawn and rook a6. That's a seeable tactic. Wait, matter of fact. Yeah. Sleep at night. That's on me. That's on me. We went pawn grabbing for no reason. Just take. We won the exchange. This would have been easy cheese. That's why you gotta play solid till the end. Let's keep rolling. Appreciate the follow, Snoopy. It's Argentina. Shout out Messi. W chess player. Is he talking about me or the opponent? I'm assuming he's talking about me. Bro was sleepy. Yeah, I definitely gotta sleep at night. For sure. He said you could have drawn that. Nah, I was cooked. After I lost my queen, it was slow. It was very slow. Which one is it? Let's go here. I think we just induced a weakness. We made him weaker. For sure. I'm looking at Bishop E6, Queen D7. And we hit him with the money line. We hit him with the money line. You always talk about not trading queens when you're in a good position. Now you're right, bro. You're right. It's something that takes time. I definitely got to get better at that. That's free game, chat. Do not get too attached to your pieces. I get way too attached to my queen. Queen D7. What are we thinking about? Queen D7. Looking to sack. Echo, I'm on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Looking at 3 chats. I'm looking at 3 chats. Bishop takes pawn. Pawn takes. Queen takes. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. Bro, I feel like sacking is the play. As crazy as it sounds. Because after pawn takes back, we're threatening mate. He could just push pawn twice. But then we don't have queen check. I might have to sleep at night. I like king h8. King h8. This is romantic. Bishop takes knight, pawn takes, and we have the open G file. King h8. I like king h8, bro. But after king h8, bishop takes, pawn takes. This pawn is falling. We take... Wait, hold on. King h8, bishop takes knight, pawn takes. He has knight takes pawn. Opening up his queen to defend this pawn so we can't sack anymore. But we can play rook to g8. I like king h8, bro. Believe it or not. Let's do it. Let's do it. He's gonna have to show me, chat. He's gonna have to show me. The sack doesn't really work right now. Sack doesn't work because the knight is stopping. After we sack and then queen takes, he has pawn to f4, stopping mate, and I can't check him because the knight. But now that we have the G file open, it's looking like the money line. I'm taking Chess Fiend money line. Knight takes. Knight takes, we might be able to play. Pawn push. He takes this pawn. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Okay, now I'm sacking. Now we sack. Because now the rook opens up on the g file. Sleep at night. Bro, no way this dude gets out of this. Queen check, knight defends. Hold on. But bro is naked. Pause. Hold on. Now you can't play chess like this. Can't be played like this. Let's check him this way. But then he runs. We have time, chat. We have time, bro. Let's check him first with the rook. Looking at a knight sack at some point. Knight sack here. Is sacking the knight here the play? Knight takes pawn, attacking his queen. If we take his pawn with the knight, knight takes back. Bishop check. Knight takes pawn. Knight takes. Bishop check. King here. There's no follow-up with the queen. There's no follow-up with the queen. If I sack the rook, the knight takes back, and it's hope chess. We hope that the king takes because we can fork, but the knight's defending. This is a good position for me, though. I just gotta show him why. We have to show him why. Maybe bishop here. Bishop here, he takes my knight. We take his knight. Then we sack the rook. Bro, this should be simple. This fake pissing me off. Then he moves his knight. Is it queen h3 or queen h2? Either way, the rook could come out, but let's go queen h3. I want to sack the rook, but the bishop could just take back. Chat thinks that the king could take, and it's a fork. It doesn't work. Bishop is gonna take back. But at this point, we have the knight pinned. He can go rook here. But if he goes rook here, okay, that's a free knight. Let's take this first. This should be mate. Take with the queen or take with the rook? We gotta think about everything, bro. Take with the queen or take with the rook? I mean, either way, the king is coming here. Let's take with the rook. Maybe we can win his queen. Also attacking his bishop. Just take the bishop or put him in check. Take the bishop or put him in check. Let's take the bishop. The check is always going to be there. The check is always there. Okay, now we're connecting everything. This is almost the money line. Wait, can I take rook here and then mate is with the queen right here? It's not checkmate though. Hold on, bro. This is gonna be pain. This has potential to be very painful. Queen check, king down. I don't think this is mate though, bro. I'm not sure if this is mate. Might have to sleep at night. Might have to. You could play rook here as well. Yo, you gotta be kidding me, bro. 17 seconds. This is a draw. Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better, bro. It was not like I'm actually losing badly. Okay. So I never really had an advantage. So everybody in chat can eat a Frank. Respectfully. I seen somebody say they're gonna block me now. Like, are we serious? I was never winning. Okay, I was winning here. Hold on. I was winning here. Bro, what the like the knight is in the way. The knight is in the way. Was this something like queen here connecting this? Rook here. Rook here. Now we go queen here. Bro, that's not an easy line, bro. What we trade rooks, queen here. We keep this threat. Time crunch, chat. Time crunch. That was pain. That was painful. That was a painful one. Sleep at night. I thought I had him with a trick up my sleeve right here. Sack the rook and win the queen. What were we supposed to play? Bishop back. It's not so simple. Knight has a fortress. Can't do a rook check. There's no queen checks. We could have forced a rook trade maybe. This. Sleep at night. Yeah. GG's. GG's. That's OD. I gotta be better with my time. I gotta be better with my time. I don't think it was actual brilliant. You know, stockfish cap sometimes. India in the chat. Italian is my go-to. Shouts out to the Italians. Shout out. Should have took queen first. It's the lesson of my life. Story of my life. Take the queen first. That was a painful loss. He said 2 galaxies for 3 wins back to back, if not 100 push-ups. 20 pull-ups. 20 pull-ups. And I got you. A3, B4. I think here we play this. It's a bet. Say no more. I gotta lock in for sure. For sure. We've been playing romantically. Just hasn't been ending well. Not well at all. That's not it. I gotta lock in. Looking at pawn push. That kind of freezes the position. Let's go here. "20 pull-ups in a clip. That is pain. That is pain, chat. Pawn takes, knight takes, we go bishop back. Pawn takes, then what? At this point, I almost want to push, but we're blocking our own pieces. Let's go queen up. Get the queen out of the pin. He could sack his bishop and win a pawn, but that's in the art of the position. Queen here. Queen here. He's gonna play queen here. For sure. For sure. Queen here. He plays queen here. Then we trade. Let's go bishop here. Try to play faster. I gotta stay on top of time. It's half the battle. That is half of the battle. Keeping the pin alive. I like knight f3, rook d1. He said opponent money line. Yeah, you shouldn't have let me see that, bro. Hold that timeout. Hold that. Alright, let's get the rooks out. Knight here. Yeah. This feels right. This definitely feels right. Pause. Knight takes knight, free queen. If he pushes, we still take knight. Yeah, knight has to take. I guess that works. Bro has to be very careful. He's almost getting mated in some lines. Bro is almost getting mated. I think we should just play knight takes. Keep it simple for now. Knight takes, we go bishop here, attacking the knight, which is stopping mate. And then we look for this. Matter of fact, I might take first. Bishop takes knight now. and then we go for mate. Or go this way to win a rook. Yes, sir. Fiend money line. That's better. That is better. Ooh, look at this find. Look at the finds. Beautiful. Watch me get smoked. Okay, bishop here. Bishop here. 3 attackers. Threatening mate. Expected that. Let's double up rooks. 1 by 1. I think I could have took. Yo, I could have took. Oh my god, I could have took the rook. I could have took the rook. And then I could have taken the knight. I think I could still do it. Yeah, this is mate. Isn't this checkmate? Wait, am I tripping? Hold on. Rook takes rook with check. King takes. Bishop takes knight with check. King takes. Queen takes. That's got to be the line. Yeah, that's like a forced mate. Let's take. Yeah, this looks very forceful. Sleep at night. Ah! I'm coming back, bro. We're coming back. He said you woke up. Chat, y'all should know by now. We never sleep too long. I'm focused. Sometimes you gotta warm up, man. Sometimes you gotta warm up. Chess Fiend ML, yes sir. Shout out to the mods, man. I see the mods doing God's work. Shout out to the mods. Two more wins for those galaxies. Nah, I gotta hold it down. We gotta hold it down now. See what we have. I'm looking at bishop here. Off the rip. But we gotta be careful to not trap our pieces. Let's go bishop here. Bishop here, he pushes. Can't come back here because it's a goner. Also looking at h5. He can also win a pawn right now because knight can't take back. Castling is probably... Hey, shout out AD with the gift. Appreciate that, AD. Bishop g4. Bishop g4. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Nah, bishop g4 doesn't look bad. Let's not think too hard. He said, say the word, Chess Fiend. Like that energy. I like that. Mods on go. Make sure we respect the Fiend. I gotta respect the Fiend. I respect y'all, y'all respect me. Pawn takes, pawn takes. If knight takes, we take his queen. Bishop back. He can play bishop back, but... should be good. I'm looking at h5 as well. Hey, shout out Nino with the gifts. That's love, bro. Pawn still can't take though. Hey, big shout out to Nino. Chat, I'm looking at bishop h5. pawn push, knight takes, and we sack the bishop. I know we're sacking a knight for 2 pawns, but this feels like it's in the art of the position. It's in the flow of the position. Bishop h5, pawn push twice, knight takes. Hey, shout out Nino with the galaxy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Bishop h5, pawn push twice. That's very blitz-like. This might be blitz shenanigans. The fish hook doesn't really work here. I know that all too well. Doesn't really work here. Well, if we don't take, he's gonna push pawn. Let's just take. Let's just take castle. Play it the right way. His king looks a lot more unsafe than mine. My king looks a lot safer. If I could get a bishop to pin, that would be nice. Pawn push. Let's go knight back. Trying to develop the bishop. Okay, we got the bishop out. Pawn push, pawn takes, bishop takes. Double his pawns. Okay, he's threatening my pawn here. Can play knight here. Or we can push p. Pushing p is risky though. Nah, no it's not. No it's not. Not quite. Go rook here. Just push the pawn, kick the knight out. Ooh, I see. I gotta take with the pawn. Missed that. Queen and knight can't take. If knight takes, he takes my queen. If queen takes, he takes my knight. What about knight takes now? Knight takes pawn. Attacking his queen. Knight takes pawn. He puts me in check. We play king h8. Nah, I might get fried. Knight takes pawn. Rook check. King h8. He takes my queen. I take his queen. Nah. I don't think knight takes pawn is a play. I don't believe so. Don't believe so. Rook takes. Somebody said trade the queen. This is what holds you back. Hey, yo. And there goes my knight. Sleep at night. I don't understand. I don't understand. Had to be a mouse slip. I'll take it. I will take it. And what is he looking at? Chat. We are back in business. We're back in business. But I could still get smoked the way this game's been going. Can very easily get smoked here. Looking at rook g8, but he wins a pawn. I should probably just trade everything. If I play rook down, he wins a pawn. Let's just play as solid as we can. But if I play rook f8, he has bishop here. But we might have a forced... Do we have a forced line out of that? Let's try it. Let's try it, man. Rook f8, defending the pawn. If bishop here, we have rook. Rook can't even check, bro. The rook can't even check. The queen is on that. Ayo. Yeah. Oh, rook h5. Rook h5. Queen takes pawn. No, rook h5. Queen takes pawn. Queen takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. Rook h5. Queen takes pawn. Queen takes. Wait, or can rook take first? Wait, hold on. Rook h5. Rook takes pawn. Rook takes queen. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign it up soon, chat. I'm gonna have to sign off soon. It's supposed to be quicker streams today. It was supposed to be quicker streams on the agenda. Alright, bro, at this point, just trade down. At this point, just trade down. Win the pawn. This can be pre-moved. Should probably just take the draw. Try to stay on light squares. This is a free pawn. Mate in one. This probably would have been better of a move. I had mate. I had checkmate just now. Put blood, sweat, and tears into this shit, man. Blood, sweat, and fucking tears, man. Chess Fiend money line, always. Chat, we're playing until we lose. I'm playing until I lose. Full stream is on my YouTube as well as my Twitch. Chess Fiend on all platforms. Yes, sir. Money line. Chess Fiend money line. Somebody said 3 galaxies if I win 3 in a row. This is the 3rd win, bro. They weren't pretty, but we have won 2 in a row. That did happen. Hold on. I don't feel like I'm already losing. We went for a Stafford, and he declined. I think knight takes is the best play. One more win for 2 galaxies for all the marbles. Nah, facts. And I'm playing until I lose. So it's win or go home, chat. It's win or go home. I might call his bluff. I think I'm calling his bluff. I think I could take this. I believe I could take this. King takes bishop, knight check, king g8. Queen check, we bring the knight back. This is not a fried liver, bro. 2 galaxies? Okay. I mean, you already gave me 1. Unless you want to give me 2 more. I don't know what you're doing, bro. I appreciate it all. I think we could take this. I believe we could take this. Knight takes with check. We go king g8. Peace out, Serial. Thank you for coming, bro. Yeah. You only live one time, bro. You only live one time on Earth. King g8. King g8. Queen here. He's going for some scholar mate ideas. Queen here. Queen h5. We play queen to f6. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like bro is trying to take my time by throwing me off with the opening. We gotta speed it up. We have to speed it up. I like knight c6, knight d4. Make sure we smash that subscribe button if we're new here. Knight could take pawn, bishop here. This is a very tempo move. Let's do it. Let's get developed with tempo. Looking at h5. I'm expecting queen g3, pawn h5, and then we go for knight here. Attacking the queen, pawn defends the bishop. For something like that. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. It's 3 wins. That's 3 wins, chat. That is 3 wins. Hey, shout out Nino with the galaxy. Big shouts out to Nino. Quick dubs. We scared him out. We scared him out, chat. Make sure we smash that like and subscribe button. If we are new here. Appreciate the follow, Chris. Sleep at night. Yes, sir. He said opponent was Nino. I'm dead. Nah, he definitely donated Elo right there. Bro thought he started a bullet game. He thought he started a bullet game. Playing some BS. Appreciate the 30 jewels, tuna. That's love. He said 3 dubs and L on the way now. Mods. Moderators. Take care of him. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? Bro said L on the way. Nah. F6 is forbidden. There's no way he's supposed to do that. Think I'm faster than him. He said, "Are you lacking of sleep or what?" I'm on a crazy win streak right now. Hey, shout out Nina with the high bear. Never seen that gift before, but I appreciate that. Queen A4. Looking at Queen A4 with pawn push ideas. Or maybe even bishop here. Nah, pawn push is more. Because pawn push forces his knight to move. While bishop here, he could keep his knight there. I do like bishop here, though. I do. I don't know. We're kind of like trapping our own pieces, almost. I still like it. I still like it, chat. Looking to open up on the C file at some point. DCam, what's good? Shout out to the YouTube viewers. Yeah, bro, I'm stuck at 1200. What should I do? 1200 is a solid elo. I'll say that first. I would start by sleeping at night, and then make sure you tap into my streams. I do give out free game. But I would play more Blitz, bro. You probably don't play a lot of Blitz. I would play more Blitz. Blitz helped me a lot. Stick to your opening. You could probably use that at a high level. Usually the opening is not the problem. You just have to get more reps in and keep reviewing your games. C4, C5. Pawn push, we get opened up. Pause. It's like I can't get in if I want to. Pawn push, bishop takes. Would he sack here? He's low-key, like, bro is on the way. Bro is on the way. Nah, I'm fake getting nervous. Can't lie. I am. Fake. Is there a world where I could sack my knight? Knight B3, knight C5. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Bro, look at his time. Bro is still in his opening. I think we're just gonna play knight back. Let's play knight back. Play some defense. Pawn push, pawn takes, knight takes. We need to open up the C file as soon as possible. Appreciate the follow, Vitor. Where can I watch your TikTok streams? Bro asked that in the TikTok chat. I don't have time for the trolling, man. I don't have time. C5. C5. That's a trapped bishop. He could go here. C5, bishop here, pawn takes, pawn takes. It's like bro is always... He's gonna be good the whole time, I feel like. What about knight here, knight here? Sacking a knight. I feel like that's in the theme of the position. Knight B3, knight C5. Knight b3, he wins a pawn. Then we sack the knight. Pawn takes, attacking the bishop. Bishop comes here. We could play. He's going to be wide open. Let's play rook here now. Before things get crazy. Let's play rook here now. And now we're looking for knight sacks. Pause. Some knight sacks on c5. Chat, we're playing until we lose, man. We are playing until we lose. Full stream is on my YouTube, as well as my Twitch. His attack is faster. Now, his attack is definitely, it's somewhere, but I don't see it fully. Appreciate the gifts, Jesse. I don't see it for real. Bishop takes, king takes, pawn push. We might just not do a thing because knight is defending the pawn. We have some time. I'm looking at knight b3, knight c5, forking the king and queen. And I'm assuming pawn takes, and we're going to take with the pawn, attacking the bishop and opening up this. That should be lights out. He might take with the bishop. In that case, we'll just... Matter of fact, we'll still take with the b pawn to open it up. I'm looking at knight c2. Knight c2. Can we hang this? Knights. We play knight d3. He takes my bishop. We do the fork. Pawn takes. Pawn takes. King here. Nah, we can't do it yet. We can't do it yet. Let me sleep at night. We gotta stay patient. He also has bishop here trapping my rook right now. I think we need to take this. Yeah, let's take this and then let's push. Yeah, bro could trap my rook right now. So we're gonna open up the defense. Open it back up. Now he's trading down strong pieces. Let's take. I like knight here. Just keeping pieces on the king side. But knight here, he pushes pawn. Are we scared of that? Do we fear that? Do we fear that? What if I went for my own attack? Pawn push right now. Pawn push right now. He takes my knight. We take his knight with check. I actually like that. But if we push, he could also play knight here. That might be a bit of hope chess. We do have to play faster. We do. Let's go knight here. I guess knight could technically take this pawn. It's crazy what you see after you make your move. Knight takes pawn, knight takes. He takes my knight. He only wins a pawn though. But then we could push pawn at some point in the middle. Knight takes pawn, knight takes, queen takes knight, pawn push. With check. Nah, he might be cooked. Yeah, I don't think he could take this pawn. I think if knight takes pawn, we win. How do we open him up, though, bro? I'm tired of the shenanigans. Let's go rook here. Rook here. And now we push. This should be a free piece. No questions asked. Sleep at night. Fuck! I'm getting off. I'm getting off. I'm getting off. Yeah, I'm getting off. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, yo, you can't be serious, bro. Fucking ass. I literally walked the queen into the. All you can do is laugh, man. All you can do is laugh. I could have definitely won that, bro. Could have definitely won that. Chat, I got y'all with 15 pull-ups. Full stream is on my YouTube as well as my Twitch. Roman, what's good? Yeah, we sold that bag at the end, bro. We sold it. I didn't look deep enough, clearly. I thought the queen check first didn't make a difference. But sleep at night. We played a great game too. We played a very good game. Okay, they wanted c4. Instead of pawn push, they wanted knight up. Queen check. +3. I win the... Fuck! That's chess for you, bro. That is chess for you, bro. We had queen check, double attacking the bishop. I think I need to pop an Addy or something before I go live, bro. Like, cause I can see this stuff on the board. It's just, I just gotta be focused, bro. Just gotta be more focused, chat. It happens, man. Sleep at night. Sleep at night. Chat is saying one more. I can't do that, bro. I can't do it. The rapid is too long. Chat, we play viewers on Sundays. I appreciate y'all for coming through, though, chat. Chess Fiend is out. Peace out. Pain. That last shit was pain.